It's Dining Out for Life Day, with some local restaurants donating a portion of sales to AIDS and HIV services. But one Mission Hills restaurant shows its support by helping people dine in all year long. KPBS Metro reporter Taryn Minto has the story.
Every weekday, Timmy Burleson spends his afternoons driving around San Diego, going from door to door with a day's dose of meals. Sometimes he also brings a carton of milk or a vase of fresh flowers, but always a smile.
Special delivery. Hi.
Timmy is a volunteer driver for Special Delivery San Diego. It's a meal service for those suffering with severe illnesses. 3/4 of the group's clients have AIDS or are HIV positive. But to Timmy, they're more than just clients. They're his friends.
I've been doing the same route for about 5 years, and I've adopted these people.
Like 58-year-old Gerard Hall, an HIV positive man who is also battling lung cancer.
I was delighted to know that I'd have one person coming to bring the food because he doesn't mind talking for a little bit, so it means a lot to me.
The service started nearly 22 years ago by Ruth Henricks. She owns The Huddle in Mission Hills. It's a small diner that's so cozy, you can hear the kitchen refrigerators hum while sitting in the dining room. That's where Ruth first met Scott more than 2 decades ago.
I've never seen anyone so ill in all my life.
He was very thin and had dark circles under his eyes. And even though he ate a large amount of food, Ruth said he never gained any weight.
And so eventually he told me that he was somebody living with AIDS.
Back then, AIDS was almost a death sentence. And some days, Scott would suffer a lot. Some days, he couldn't even get up to make himself some food. He told Ruth,
"If I'm not here, I'm not eating." And I don't know why, out of the things that we chatted about, that particular phrase stuck in my head and in my heart.
Ruth started making extra food for Scott to take home with him. But soon, he stopped coming in. Worried he wasn't eating, she asked around for his address so she could take him a meal. That's when the idea of special delivery first started.
I had people coming up to me when I would ask these questions about getting a meal to Scott. They would say, well, I have a neighbor who I think could benefit by a service like that.
So on June 1st, 1991, the meal service was founded. But not all of Ruth's customers at the Huddle were supportive.
Once they found out we were feeding people with AIDS, they wouldn't come in because they didn't want to catch it.
But Ruth said a lot has changed since then. She now has more volunteers than she knows what to do with, and has studied nutrition to help her clients transition from sufferers to survivors. Like Timmy Burleson, the volunteer driver who actually started out as a client. HIV positive, Timmy suffered from diverticulitis, which causes thinning of the intestinal walls. He turned his health around because he paid attention to the nutritional food Special Delivery served him, and the smile that came with it.
Just looking forward to that meal and that smile every day, that interaction, was enough to make me want to get better.
When he did get better, Timmy said he felt he had to be a part of Special Delivery. He now delivers meals 5 days a week with his partner. As for Ruth, she never did find Scott, but she's carried his words with her for 22 years. Taryn Minto, KPBS News.